Welcome everyone for another XANGO Super Saturday XC Faculty Workshop. And today we're going to talk about building an Aeris business. Now I'm kind of excited. So people like, is it Aries? Is it Aeris? If you're a female and you're about to inherit a kingdom, you would be an heiress. And we are heiresses to youthful looking skin and good fortune if we choose to share these products with other people. So XANGO Aeris, a product line that just launched 2 weeks and 1 day ago by XANGO, I believe is going to take over and become the next biggest brand in XANGO. Their very first billion-dollar brand was the XANGO Juice, which they did in the first 5 years, $1 billion in sales. I believe we're going to exceed that big time with the XANGO Aeris line. The reason why? Because this product line, first of all, it's a cosmeceutical, just simply meaning it's not just a skin care. It doesn't just take care of your skin, which we have a wonderful product line that does that. Our XANGO Glimpse line is just a wonderful skincare line that I've been using since 2007 and can't say enough good things about it. And the Luminescence line, can't say enough good about that either. But those are taking care of my skin to keep me from aging. But this is a cosmeceutical, meaning it actually has health benefits similar to medicine. They're medicinally noticed benefits that improve, that can actually reverse some of the damage that we've done to our skin and actually turn back the clocks. And the longer that we use this product, the better the results are. As a matter of fact, this product line has over 50% of people who use it notice dramatically, visibly good results in just a couple of days. So that's phenomenal. Over 80% of people notice results in just a few weeks, and 98%, if they're using this product for 3 months or more, have visible, noticeable, dramatic results. And of course that means that not only are they going to continue to use this product, but they're going to share with others. They won't be able to help it. This is the type of product line that even somebody absolutely not interested in the business is going to have to share when their friends say to them, oh my gosh, you look great, what are you doing? And of course from there we can follow up and say, well, I'm using this wonderful product line. You could be a customer too, and they could refer customers and get enough to get products for free. Or they could decide to be a distributor and refer a lot of customers and distributors and begin to leverage themselves by building a network of customers and distributors enjoying the tax benefits of a home-based business as well as the financial rewards. So I'm going to start off with the party. The product party, and this is we're all as leaders figuring out the best way to do this, and over the next few months we will figure out the very best ways that work, and this is what I'm doing right now. So last night, on Friday nights, we have a product night. It's just product only. We don't talk about the business. We don't show the comp plan. We're not trying to sponsor distributors. All it is a product night. And so I start the product night by showing the YouTube videos on XANGO Aeris. So for those of you that don't know, the YouTube channel for XANGO, it's youtube.com/XANGO Juice. youtube.com/XANGO Juice. You could also just go to youtube.com and search, and if you search for XANGO LLC, then you will find this channel. The channel is XANGO LLC. And in this channel, there are several playlists. You'll see the home, all their videos, you'll see playlists. One of the playlists is a XANGO Aeris playlist. So when you go there and you click on this, you can play all, and it'll just go through and play all the videos. So from the time that my first guest arrived, I began to do the playlist and just let these videos run through. And they're all just short and sweet and simple and powerful to be able to explain the opportunity. So let's go into the different videos on here. There's 16 videos right now. There's more being added all the time. And the first one is the longer 6-minute video that tells us the whole XANGO Aeris line. And then there's all these testimonials. So we have all these. These are different testimonials than what you're going to see on the video. So we go through and play all the testimonials. And then there's this tutorial. This first tutorial explains how to use the Duo, how to put on the gel, what it's for, how you apply it, and as well as the lotion. The second tutorial actually we'll go into for people who are there that might be distributors who are wondering how to use it with the glimpse line. That's there. I didn't go into that last night because I had 5 brand new guests. None of them were using any of the other products yet, so we stopped at the end of this first tutorial. So I was able to let these videos, I was able to let Natasha and Melody and Marlene and Glade tell what their experiences and the results have been, so I don't have to sit and try to sell them. And then I let this tutorial explain how to use these products. So after I did that, I handed them out somewhere at the end of the meeting, I should say. I handed them some information. And we can get that information by going to XANGOAeris.com and clicking on resources. And when you do that, you'll see there's a product brief, and then there's a science and research brief. And so we simply go and we download them. When we download them, it's this little screenshot of them. It gives us a science and research. It gives us some before and afters and some clinicals and some studies to explain all of that stuff. And the product brief explains each of the products and the ingredients that are in there. So all that information, we don't have to be able to explain it. I just had that information there. We didn't do a PowerPoint. I didn't do a presentation. I just played all the videos, referred to these sheets, and then we tried the product. So here's what I did is I went to Sally's Beauty Supply and bought some mirrors, and I bought some applicators so that I had little tiny plates where I put a little dab of the gel and a pump of the lotion and an applicator so that we're not touching any of the product or any of that. And I put it on there, and then before everybody tried it, we took a picture of just one eye, of just the left eye. We took a picture of the before pictures. We had everybody try just on the left eye, and then we took our after pictures. And then we let them look in the mirror and look at the difference themselves, and the results were amazing. Then we let them do the rest of their face so they didn't have to go home looking like they had a stroke. And it was incredible. So 2 people were buying product on the spot. There's 3 more that are buying product. They just didn't buy it on the spot. But every single person wants to be a XANGO Aeris customer. And we'll see where it leads as far as the business. So I let everybody know that if they'd like to learn more about the business side, that on Wednesday nights we do a business presentation. So I invited them all back for a regular home meeting on Wednesday night. That's where we'll go into the opportunity. So we never discussed opportunity. We just had a good time. We answered questions. You know, after you finished the demonstration, you could hang out. You could serve dessert. You could serve wine and cheese. You could do whatever you want to do, but just make it a fun, non-pressure product information night, and people loved it. So then we invite them back to Wednesday night. And on Wednesday night, of course, we're going to present the opportunity. So I'm going to go through right now and show you the opportunity presentation that we do on Wednesday nights. And once again, this is going to evolve with time. Now, I believe not just in presenting Aeris, because I don't know who's there or what's going to be their hot button. And plus, XANGO is more than just Aeris. So I start with the past and I go into the future and talk about this product line. So here we go for a short, I try to do these meetings under 20 minutes, a short home business presentation on XANGO. Are you ready for your best day yet? We certainly here are in XANGO, and we've been enjoying many great days, especially in the past few weeks since the launch of the next billion-dollar brand. I do want to thank all of you for your time here this evening, because the greatest gift you can give anybody is your time. You're actually investing a portion of your life with us, and we really appreciate it. So we're going to get through this presentation quickly, and then we'll be around afterwards to answer any questions that you might have. So you're here tonight to learn about a company called XANGO, a company that's now 13 years old, and that actually launched many years ago with the XANGO juice. This juice came from the whole fruit puree of the mangosteen. The mangosteen is a fruit that came from Southeast Asia that no one had heard about in the United States before XANGO brought this to market commercially. And since then, it has changed millions of lives. Now, XANGO actually did $1 billion worth of sales with this one single product in the first 5 years. They did $2 billion by their 8th year, and by their 11th year, they actually got a patent on their product. Over those years, many competitors tried to duplicate the XANGO Juice product, and of course the patent eliminated that. There are a few companies that have a mangosteen flavored beverage, but nobody that has the whole fruit puree with all the amazing health benefits. So we invite you to learn a little bit more about this XANGO Juice. But let me just talk about the opportunity for just a moment. This billion-dollar brand that was built in 5 years, do you know that's faster than it took Dell to reach $1 billion in total sales? Or Apple or Starbucks or Walmart or Nike or Microsoft or so many other companies. We've broken a lot of records in this industry. Do you know there's only 50-some companies ever even last 10 years or longer in our industry? And that's like 1 in 1,000 of the companies that have actually launched. We're the fastest company to $100 million in annual sales and the fastest company to $250 million. Do you know there's only 36 companies that have ever done that? Now, our big goal, obviously, is $1 billion a year, not cumulative, but a year. You know, there's 12 companies that have ever done it. It took them an average of 36 years. The current record holder did it in 18 years, and XANGO now, 13 years old, is on track to beat that record as well. You know, after the juice, after 5 years, we launched multiple product lines, and many of them have been category creators that have thousands of years of folklore behind it, yet current science that shows how great the product works, and our money-back guarantee has given customers the confidence of purchasing our products and trying them, knowing that if they don't work or they don't like them, they can always get their money back, no questions asked. And we have very few returns in XANGO because our products are amazing. So let me talk to you about what's happened in the last couple of years with XANGO. So we have lots of product brands here. And many of these products, we're open in 43 nations that we're marketing in currently, and lots of wonderful opportunities within XANGO. Last couple of years, we've been focusing a lot on 3 products that are part of our Zalo Pro line: our Ignite, our Limitless, and our Reload. These products originally developed for people who work out because the Ignite is a vasodilator, which is perfect for a pre-workout, but it's also great first thing in the morning, because it gets the blood flowing to all your vital organs, including the brain, which is really, really important for anti-aging and just for having a good day. In the afternoon when you're feeling a little sluggish, you can take Limitless. It's kind of an energy type of drink, but it's not just a physical energy, it's a cellular. Every cell in the body comes alive with this product. You get mental clarity and focus, and it's incredible. And in the evening, right before bed, you take your Reload, which if you're working out, it's a post-workout product because it will hydrate your cells and rebuild the muscles. But just for anti-aging and regular use, after a long day, you take Reload and you will wake up feeling refreshed and fantastic in the morning. And we package these products together in something called the Best Day Yet. We have a whole marketing system behind it. But you know, many, especially in our younger generation, have focused on the Limitless alone because they're the largest consumer. The under 30-year-old generation, the millennials, are the largest consumers of energy drinks. And we educate people and let them know what's on the market right now. And we show them that compared to Red Bull and Amp and Monster, Rockstar, these are drinks that they're using and they have no idea. Because if you try to read the label of a Monster, a 32-ounce Monster, which is the most common size sold, it'll say there's only 100 calories. But it'll say per serving, and there's 4 servings in a can. So you're really consuming 400 calories, but what's worse is 108 grams of sugar. Now, I just want everyone to know that if you're in your 20s or your teens and you're consuming that much sugar, you will probably end up with obesity and diabetes, and that's just something that will happen. So we educate and we let them know there is an alternative. Zalo Limitless has just 4 calories and less than a gram of sugar, and even better yet, we'll pay you to drink and share these products. You won't get that with any of these other energy drinks. And we have wonderful packs that you can actually purchase, so you can do this as a business. The Zalo 3D packs will allow you to purchase these products and use them every single day and be able to share them every single day with a prospective customer or a business partner. And then we plug into the power of 3. It's a simple little system for drinking and sharing these products, and your results are going to end up, for the average results here are enough after your first month to pay for your products. Your second month, You're going to start making some money in your third month. You're going to be making really good money. You're going to start to develop some teams. You're going to start to create the foundation for a wonderful, long-lasting business that will just continue to grow. And there's 8 simple steps, and they teach you every Thursday night, 7 o'clock Mountain. There will be a webinar where they will go through and they will teach you the system. They will teach you about the products. They will teach you about the compensation plan and so much more. But now I want to talk to you about the future of XANGO, something that just recently launched, our next billion-dollar brand, and that is the XANGO Aeris line. Now this line has 3 simple products. It has a marine collagen complex, which is something that we're going to take and drink internally. They come in nice little sticks. You just mix it in water and you drink it down, and you get some amazing results. It's a natural way to slow down the clock, and collagen is not just important to our skin, but to our hair and our bones. And many people are drinking this drink just because they have pain in their joints. They might have some kind of condition that ends with itis, and they get some tremendous results with their XANGO juice and this marine collagen complex on top of it. We have an instant eye gel that instantly gives you younger eyes in minutes. You use this product and you take a look at yourself, take a picture before, use it, and within just a couple of minutes you take another one and you will say, wow. The other day I had somebody that put this on, and within 3 or 4 minutes she said, oh my gosh, it just took 20 years off. Who would not want that? And then our eye renewal concentrate, so you can look as young and bright as you feel. This is something you can put on not just your eyes, you can actually put them on all over your face. And some people are putting it on in even other places, because wherever you put this product, it's going to strengthen the skin density to reduce the bags, but it's also going to help send the collagen to wherever you put this lotion on. So the sky is the limit with possibilities with these products. So what should you expect? Well, here's just a few things. We have 5-in-1 action with our, which will help with fine lines and wrinkles, visibly reduce the appearance of wrinkles. It'll help firm and tighten your aging skin. It'll stimulate circulation for brighter, more radiant skin. Supports elasticity for smoother, more youthful skin. It'll boost hydration for softer, fresher appearance. So do you have dryness, under eye bags, fine lines and wrinkles, dark circles under your eyes, or any other type of issues on your face? This product line can help it. So let's talk about the pricing. You can purchase these products individually, and you'll see that if you do that, you're going to be spending $190 for all 3 of these products individually. However, we do have a pack, and you can purchase them in a pack for just $175. That is our retail price. Or if you want to purchase wholesale, you can do that 2 different ways. One is by becoming a XANGO distributor. The other is by being a wholesale customer, or we call that a preferred customer. A preferred customer is simply a customer who signs up on our automatic delivery program. This is where every single week you'll have these products shipped directly to your door. Now, you can always cancel at any time. We do have a money-back guarantee, so I would recommend that everybody wants to try these products, sign up as a preferred customer today. Get your products, try your products. If you don't absolutely love them, you can just call up the company, have them refund your card, and you are done. However, the reason the company offers this is because nobody does that. Because the one thing that you have to give up, if you get a refund like that, you probably won't be able to order next month. So if you want these products again, and we know that you will, you just sign up on automatic delivery, and every single month you'll enjoy your products. Now let me talk to you about the business for just a moment, because if you decide you want to share these products with others and receive compensation, we have some business packs. So our Fast Pack is $249.99, and it has 200 points. It has 2 systems. So that's actually getting your systems down to just $125 each, and that includes shipping and handling. So you could use one personally, and then your second one you could use as a test kit. Or if you have a spouse, they're certainly going to want to use the products. Or you could retail it also, because if you retailed it, then it would end up giving you the product, your one system, for a cost of just $75. So that's a wonderful way to get started in the business, and a lot of customers actually will sign up and get the 2-pack, because that way they're getting the product for even less. The faster way to do this is with the 5-system pack. So the 5-system pack is $615.99, And you can use one for personal, and then you could use one as a test kit. Or your spouse, if you have a spouse, they're going to want to use it. Or you could retail that in addition to the other 3 systems that you're going to want to retail. When you first get started and you talk to people, retailing is a really wonderful way to go because it will put you some extra money in your pocket immediately. So let's just say if you did this and you used one for a test kit and retailed 3 at $175 each, you'd be putting $525 back in your pocket, which would end up giving you your 2 products. One is your personal, one is your spouse, your test kit. You get those 2 systems, your cost would end up being just $90.99. Or if you retailed all 4 of them, you get your system for free, plus you'd be making $85 profit right away. The very best way to build the business, however, if you're serious about making money, let me show you a fast track, not just to this business, but to promotions and to a life you never even imagined before. We have a 10-system pack. It's $1,199. That's just $119 a system. Shipping and handling is included. You can use one for personal and one at this point. You definitely want one for a test kit or your spouse, or you could retail it in addition. But you have 8 other systems, so we recommend 4 of them retail, and 4 of them you give away. Give away? Why would I want to give away product? How am I going to make money on that? Well, if you sponsor a new distributor who comes in with the 10-pack, they are making an investment into their business, plus you're going to receive a nice little commission on that. And so a really wonderful thing to do is to pay it forward, to give as a gift a whole system to anyone who comes in with a 10-pack. So if you came in with a 10-pack and I gave you a system, you'd end up getting 11 systems for your $11.99. That's like $109 each. So this is a wonderful way to build a business. Let's just look at what would happen. So I've got these 2 systems I'm going to use, one test kit. I got a gift, one of those that my gift one could be for my spouse. And these 8 other systems, 4 of them I retail, 4 of them I gift to people who are coming in with 10 systems themselves. So that's $700 in retail profit, and the Power Start bonus, only a distributor is going to come in with a 10-pack. I'm going to get a 25% commission. That's a Power Start. That's weekly. I'm going to get it next week on those 4 people, $250 each. That's $1,000. So it cost me $11.99, but I got back within a week after my 4th person, $1,700. Then I am now profiting $501. $501, but what else? That actually helps me become and promote to this position called 5K. Now I'll explain a little bit more about that in a minute, but here's a really fast track. So we've got pin levels starting at 1K. The next pin level is 5K, which you can do in your first month if you follow this system and you duplicate this system. If you duplicate this with your 4 people and help them do the same thing that you did next month, you could hit 20K within 60 days. And if you help those people duplicate with their 4 people each, you could become a premier in 90 days. Now the average income of a premier is about 5 figures a month. So this definitely is a fast track to making really good money and setting yourself up for a lifetime of residual income and amazing experiences. So let's talk about some of the tools and systems that we have. XANGO, they have My XANGO Builder that you can purchase. It's $15 a month, or you could pay by the year for $120 by 6 months. And in this this site, it's got a full contact manager, a lot of prospecting tools, a lot of social media tools. You could sample out to people and send samples from the back office. It comes with different websites, a tax deductor, which is a program that once you set up all your receipts, all your mileage, every time you do something for your business, you could enter it in there and it'll automatically calculate the tax savings that you have. The average family saves $3,000 to $5,000 a year by simply owning your own home-based business if you document it and you do it right, and the tax deductor does that for you. And of course, there's all kinds of training and support. Along with this comes a couple of phone apps. So there's one phone app called My XANGO Builder. It's actually an app from Sound Concepts, which is a company that creates the support tools here in this website. And it will give you the mobile app to sharing videos and to sharing pages and images and so much more. And we'll show you that in just a moment. There's also an app called XANGO AMP. That's from a company called Bite Size. And Bite Size is a company who actually designs bite-sized training and tools to help you build your business. So we're going to take a look at that app as well. It also gives you these 4 individual websites. So you get an I Am XANGO site, which is simply all of XANGO. All the product lines are in that site. So if there's any other product that you talk to somebody about, maybe the meal pack program, and you want to explain what that is, or maybe the weight loss program, whatever it is, you can go to I Am XANGO and you can find what you want to share, and you can share that with your prospective customers. Now, my MB30 is strictly on the Pro line. It's that Have Your Best Day Yet. It's that Limitless and Ignite and Reload that we talked about, and that's all about that. Now, what is MB30? Millionaire by 30, mentoring to become a millionaire by 30. It's about developing a millionaire mindset. And if people plug in and develop their mind, these young adults, college is probably not going to teach them what they need to know to do this, but if we can help them develop the mindset of a millionaire to help them understand how millionaires are successful, how they think, how they're different, and we give them products and a financial vehicle like XANGO and the support that they need, then that could turn into $1 million by 30 as well, depending on when they get started. But it's a wonderful thing. There's a wonderful community, and for marketing just the best day yet, that's a wonderful site. My Zalo Ageless, there's an anti-aging product that XANGO launched a couple years ago that's phenomenal, and that site is all about sharing that product. But then, of course, the new thing is my XANGO Aeris. So in this site, when you go, it'll have the video. It'll have those resources with the product briefs. It'll have, you can click and see the science. You can see all of the products. And if you click Buy Now, it'll take you and show you this pack for $175, which if they continue as a guest, they will order that from you at $175. You'll receive a $40 commission. The retail commission will go to you. Plus, you will also get paid a 15% power start on 100 points, which would mean $15 more on your weekly check. Very exciting. Or the join, they could join, and you would let them know how they should join. I recommend that you sponsor all new people as a customer, because we don't know if they're going to duplicate yet. We don't know if they're going to be involved in the business yet. It's a great way for them to get started without the clock ticking on something called rank advancement bonuses, and we'll talk about those in just a second. So the model for sharing these products and these opportunities, network marketing. It's simply word-of-mouth advertising. Every company has to sell their products somehow. More than 50% of the average company will spend their budget in promotion and advertising. Most of them will do magazines, radio, TV, billboards, social media, lots of different ways. XANGO chooses to use the network marketing model. That is paying you to share these products and the opportunity with other people. We have this amazing compensation plan. There's too many bonuses to even go into. There are a lot of amazing leadership bonuses, which is why we've created more than 100 $1 million earners in our first 10 years alone. That's more than 5 times the second closest company, more than 5 times what number 2 did in their first 10 years. Why? Because we've got some amazing bonuses. We have a feature called dynamic compression. It's like an infinity bonus because the company pays out the entire compensation, the 50% to the field. They don't keep any of it. It's amazing. Our Nothing Beats Free, refer 3 or more other customers and you can qualify for free products. That's compensating even our customers. And we have global pools for the early ranking pins, 1K, 5K, 20K on customers, and the higher ranking pins from Premier and beyond, worldwide bonus pools. It makes us work together as a family. We have a 9-level unilevel, which is pretty amazing because I love the unilevel, but the average unilevel out there has to pay 6 or 7 levels. Anything more than that is superior. And the few that you do find out there that might have an 8th or a 9th level usually have 1 or 2% there. We pay an amazing compensation plan. We have these rank advancement bonuses. There's a couple $100,000 in additional bonuses that you can earn while you're building yourself a nice residual income. And if you hit these ranks in a certain time periods, they're double or even more than that in some cases. So this is why we want to make sure that we don't sign up as a distributor until we are ready to hit the ground running. So let's just talk about the comp plan, just some basics. And if you want all the details on it, we have compensation plan training videos that we can send you. So this is a volume-based plan. This is about you creating volume. Volume are simply the orders that you place, that your customers place, that your distributors place, as well as your customers' referrals if they refer other customers, or the people that your distributors sponsor, their customers, their distributors, their customers, 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 their distributors, 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 and so on. So we're just going to build teams. So in this slide, the orange represents distributors, the purple represents customers, and we're just building volume. Everything counts. And so as we go through our compensation plan, we are trying to create teams who create volume. It doesn't matter what their titles are. It doesn't matter who does what. You can sponsor someone who sponsors someone who sponsors someone. They can all be zero and not even order. Maybe they all, the person down somewhere saw the opportunity and took off and created a huge organization. That all counts for you. It's fantastic. So let's just go through a couple things. First of all, I want to tell you some statistics here because, you know, XANGO's helped more than 140 families now earn more than $1 million in commissions that they've deposited into their bank account in their XANGO career. Many, many, many of them multi-million dollars. But more important than that, they've helped 170,000 people earn $100 a month or more. They've helped 250,000 people earn $500 a month or more. Now that is fantastic income for a part-time business in addition to, because it's residual. Do you know how much money you'd have to have in the bank in order to earn $500 a month in interest in something residual that's going to come in every single month no matter what you do? Way more than $1 million. So let's just look at our comp plan. I'm just going to give you a little taste. Again, compensation plan training will give you the details. But our PIN levels, where you get recognized, where you get a PIN, start at 1K, which means I have 1K or 1,000 in total volume on my team, and includes my personal volume. 5K, I have 5,000. 20K, I have 20,000. Premier, I have 50,000. Now, all three of these positions, I also have to personally sponsor 3 teams that produce volume. And I'll just go all the way to the Premier. This is where you get the full depth of the compensation plan. And at the Premier level, I have to have 3 teams. At least 2 of them have to have 20,000 in volume, and 1 has to have 5,000. So then we go on to 100K and 200K, where you have to personally sponsor 4 teams, and 500K, where I need to personally sponsor 5 teams. So let me just talk about the difference in income. At the Premier level, the average income is about 5 figures a month. At the 500K level, the average income is about 6 figures a month. So it's 10 times the income, but not even double the requirements. So what do you want? Do you want to earn a few hundred a month, a few thousand a month, 5 figures a month, 6 figures a month? We can show you. We can give you a plan to accomplish that. Now, here's what you'd get paid. So this 1K position gets paid 4 levels of compensation. And again, all I have to do is personally sponsor 3 people. They're at least doing 100 each, or at least they have 100 on their team. Maybe they don't even have an order, but maybe they sponsored 3 or 4 customers who buy a single box of Limitless. So their group volume is at least 100. So that's what it's about. It's about volume. It doesn't matter what their title is. So you don't have to worry about that. You just have to help build volume. The 5K position gets 5 levels. The 20K position gets 7 levels, and the Premier and above get paid the 9 full levels of the comp plan. So let me just tell you, you're getting 2% of the people that you personally sponsor that are first level to you or frontline to you. But then as they sponsor other people, that would be first level to them, they'd be second level to you. And if they sponsor others, they would be third level to you, and so on. You're going to get 2% on your personal first level distributors and 5% on all the distributors down through your 9-level organization. So what does that mean financially? Well, here's just an example. This is not meant to say this is how much you're going to earn, certainly, because you're going to have to build this. But if you do build it, If you had 3 people that you personally sponsored on your first level that do $100 a month in product, which is one XANGO Aeris system, and if they each share it with 3 others, they'd each have 3 on their first level. That would be 9 people on your second level. And if they shared with 3 people each, that'd be 27 people on your third level. So that $5K that gets 5 levels, that would be $1,806 a month just in this scenario. Residual income on just the unilevel, which is just one of the many bonuses we pay. In addition to that, they'd be getting a lifestyle bonus to drive their own dream. Many people call it a car bonus. In addition to that, they could be sharing in customer bonus pools, and they could be earning other types of income. So this is just one of the income. 20Ks at 7 levels of pay. 7-level duplication would be over $16,000 a month, plus the lifestyle bonuses, plus at this point in time they're qualifying for rank advancement bonuses, and depending on how quickly they did it, if they did it within 6 months, it's going to be the accelerated or the larger rank advancement bonus, plus, and of course at Premier they get the full 9 levels of the compensation plan. It's over $140,000 that you could receive. Now understand, a lot of people are going to be doing $200 a month. A lot of people are going to share with more than 3. But a lot of people are not even going to engage and do this. So you have to know that you are looking for, if you want to build a residual income, 3 to 5 team members who play the game, who build their own teams, not just 3 to 5 people. But this will just give you an example of the kind of compensation that you could make if you fully engage in this opportunity. I like to focus on the contest. I like to focus on whatever the next promotion is. Our next one currently, we have 2 trips every single year, biannual trips that XANGO pays for, that you can qualify to earn. And all you have to do is sponsor customers and distributors and share our products. The next trip is at the Now Sapphire Resort, the Riviera Cancun. It's in February of 2016. Qualifications end for this one the end of November. How do you earn trip points? Well, every time you sponsor a new customer or a new distributor who does at least $100 points worth of products, which would be 1 Aeris system, you earn 10 trip points. If they get 2 systems, they get on that 2-pack, that's 200 points. You would get 25 trip points. And of course, if they got the 5-pack or anything over 400 points, that would be 50 trip points. And XANGO will pay you trip points, or you will get the qualifications. You will earn trip points for everything they place cumulative in their first 3 months. So let's say they came in with 1 system, but before the end of the month came, they wanted to get a 5-pack. Well, that would qualify you for 50. Or maybe they got 1, and then before the end of the month they got another one. Then that would be over 200, and that would be 25 trip points. Do you know you only need 300 to secure a spot on this trip? It would be in a shared room. It would be land package. But you would be there. You would be in Mexico with the most amazing people from all over the world who are living and building their dreams. So we invite you. There's still plenty of time. You sponsor 3 people in September with a 5-pack, and if they sign up on the ADP for a 2-pack, that's going to be 100 points. 50 for September, 25 for October, 25 more for November. 3 people like that, you're there. You get the 4 people that we talked about, because we want to give 4, that's 400 points. What is the extra points? Well, if you get to 500, you can pick your roommate, and you can bring anyone that you want on this trip. And for every 100 points you get above that, you can basically trade those in for travel vouchers with XANGO to help pay for your airfare as well. There are many people who have won this trip for 2 with $1,000 or more in extra travel bonuses that they can get to pay for the airfare as well. Do you know, I have traveled the world with XANGO, and most of it has been on XANGO's dime. By focusing on these types of trips, not only do I get to have the most amazing vacations with the most amazing people, but I don't pay for them. And not only that, focusing on those trips has helped create a nice residual income that I will enjoy for the rest of my life and beyond, because it's something that you can will. It's something that you can sell. It's actually a piece of real estate. So I just want to close with this. The goal isn't more money. The goal is living life on your terms. If you don't have anything else in your life right now that can guarantee you that you'll be able to one day live life on your own terms, then we hope you take a serious look at XANGO. Thank you so much for your time. Okay, that is my opportunity meeting, and I'm tightening that up because that took more than the time I wanted to. Normally, after we finish the presentation, then we invite our distributors to get up and share. And so we'll have 3 or 4 or 5 of our MP30ers jump up and talk about the best day yet, or the limitless, or the opportunity, or something that they are enjoying in their life as a result of the XANGO business. We'll also have other people who are making the money get up and share about having won trips or the nice residual income they're able to enjoy and the things that they're able to do with it. So the goal is to have a shorter opportunity meeting, lots of people sharing their testimonials, and then the most important, of course, is the meeting after the meeting. So we usually have food, we enjoy time afterwards, we make it short enough so that we can hang out, and sometimes people will hang out till 10, 11, midnight, 1, 2 in the morning. We've had people stay late because they're so on fire with possibilities, because they're dreaming, because they had a passion ignited in them, the possibility of having a life that they didn't think they were going to have any other way, and they just couldn't leave. They just wanted to be around these people that were focusing and building their dreams. Very exciting. All right, now I'm going to take a moment to show you a couple of the tools here. We're going to go into the apps, and I'm just going to show you what these apps look like and what they do. And I'm going to show you both the Android and the iPhone. As soon as I get my window just right. All right, so here we have the different apps that we get. I'm going to show you the iPhone one first. So these are just some screenshots. So this is a screenshot of the iPhone. And you'll notice on the iPhone there's an app store. So when you go to the app store, there's a search. And on the search, if you just put in XANGO, all the different apps that have to do with XANGO will come up. But if you do XANGO AMP, you'll see the XANGO AMP app. And then you'll be able to download it. Of course, I've already downloaded it, so mine says open. But if you have not yet, it would say buy or purchase. I don't remember. All right, and then this is the My XANGO Builder. So if you just put that in the search, then it's going to come up with your result, and it's going to give you the app, and you're going to download it. Now, you won't be able to use these apps if you don't have My XANGO Builder, so you buy My XANGO Builder first. So if you just go to myxangobuilder.com, it'll take you to your XANGO back office. You're going to log in, and you're going to, or you can go to shop.xango.com. And when you go to shop, one of the things that you can purchase is the My XANGO Builder Get Amped Toolkit. So when you purchase that, either $15 a month or $80 for every 6 months or $120 for the year, then you will be able to use these apps. And so you'll get an email, it'll give you a code and a username and a login that you'll be able to log in. My XANGO Builder connects to My XANGO Builder and connects to your back office. So your login for that is going to be the same thing, your distributor ID number and password that you use for logging into your back office. The XANGO AMP app, this is the training from Bite Size. That's what you're going to get an email from them that will give you a username and a password to use this app with. And then, of course, you can save it. So let's just look at, I have a lot of apps from XANGO. I put them all into a folder called XANGO. And so there's some different apps and stuff in there. And so I would go there and I would click on the app that I want to open. So I have My XANGO Builder first, and I have the XANGO AMP app second. So this is My XANGO Builder. That's what it looks like when I click on it. Of course, I have my login saved so that I don't have to log in every single time, and you can do that. Once you put in your information, you can put remember me, save password, and then every time you go in, you're right there. So in this app, there are videos you can share, web pages, images, and then if you like any of them, once you open it up, then it'll go up into My Likes so that you can find all the stuff you want to share the most often in My Likes. Here's just something that I saved off of XANGO Aeris, the science page. I really like the science page. So this is something I share oftentimes with people. And when you want to share something, here's the science page. The things that you can do, you can click on preview, and if you do that, you see it just like that. So there's your preview of what it would look like. But in addition to that, you can share it down here. I can click on the email, and I can email it to somebody. They'll get this page. This page on my website where they'll be able to order the product if they want to and sign up as my customer or my distributor. I could text it through SMS. I just click on that, and my phone contacts come up, and I can put any person's name. I just find one of my contacts and text it to them. Social will bring up all the different social media things, and you can add. There's an add, a little red box with a plus. When you click that, there's a lot of choices like Skype and Viber and all kinds of things that you can add. If you use those apps, you can add them so they'll come up. Or copy, and then you can paste it into any other type of app that you might use that might not be already programmed in this app. So very exciting. So once again, I'm going to go back to this page for a moment because I want to show you this. If I shared this with you and you received it, but you didn't speak English, you could go up here and click on the globe and translate it into your language, Japanese, Korean, Chinese, whatever it is. So you can actually send this page to anyone. You could also go to the page and click on the globe and translate it into that language and then share that language with them. So very exciting tools that we instantly can communicate with people all over the world. So if I social button here, these are going to be the options. So I have Twitter and Facebook and Google Messenger and more, by the way. And so in here there would be, before I added some of these, because I use these apps, it just had the red box that said add this or more. I don't remember what it said now. And then you can pick from a whole bunch of different apps that you might use, and you can add them right there on your screen. So pretty exciting. Again, I copied. I can add to my reading list if I want to go back and look at it more. I can save. I can save an image. I can download a video, and I can have it on my phone so that later, if I'm sitting on an airplane, I have no service, I can play a video for somebody or show them these web pages or show them the science or the product. And I can assign to a contact. So there's a lot of cool features that you can do. Now let's look at the XANGO AMP app for a moment and kind of show you what that is. So this particular app, once you log in, and again you can click Remember Me, and it'll give you the option to save your password so that when you go, this is what will pop up, and you just have to click on the blue button to sign in. And it always comes up with your daily success plan. These are people that the app says you need to follow up with. When you click on this little left browser up here, then it will take you to this page. This is your main page. When you first set up your system, this is what you're going to get. It's going to take you through the setup process. So when you first get it, you're going to click Set Up, and you're going to set up your email and your phone, your text. You can set up how you want to sign things, that you could put a tagline, you could put whatever you want. There's all your features, your time zones. It just knows what to do. The to-dos is what that first page that it actually launches to every single time, and that is whoever you have to follow up with. Your contacts, where you can add a contact, or you can look at all your existing contacts. So you could go in and find a contact and send them some additional information. Maybe you've got contacts in there that you sent an Aeris video to, but then you got into a conversation about the best day yet, and now you want to go send them that. And then training and support. So let's go through a couple of these things. Under training and support, there's a video library. There's a full video library of additional videos that you can share with people, as well as training videos. And you'll get these training videos every single day when you set yourself up. It'll teach you how to make a list. It'll teach you how to do a three-way call. It'll teach you in little bite-sized training, and then they always give you an assignment at the end of it. So, boy, your first 30 days, you're going to get the training and the support that you need, as well as the tools to share this business. You can share your success story. And if you need help, if you're scared of technology and you're just afraid to take it on yourself, then you can click email support or call support if it's during the day, and actually it'll dial them for you. And then you can have them walk you through or help you with anything that you need help with. So there's nothing to be afraid of. In the video library, there's the application training video library. In here, it'll teach you how to add a contact. There's tutorials. Everything in here that I'm explaining is in the application training video library. It'll tell you, little tutorials on every aspect of this app. Our series video library is where we're going to get all the great stuff to share, as well as the training that we're going to get on a daily basis, and then the corporate video library. So in the training video library, there's a training tutorial on how to set up your preferences, how to set up a new contact, how to find an existing contact, and how to use your daily success plan. In the series video library, there's all kinds of training, the XANGO Opportunity, conversation starters, your warm market, finding your why. These down here all have social, these are videos you can share. There are 2 fantastic videos when you want to share the best day yet. You give somebody a sample, you send them the first one, and then you can send them the second one as a follow-up. Our compensation plan, once again, they want the details of it. There you go, information on our meal pack program. So there are lots of great tools that we can share. And then again, I want to go back to support and show you. If you click on email support, this is what you get. And you can put what you need, request a call back, put the description of the problem or whatever, suggest an improvement. And over here, if you click on call support, it brings up the number. You just click call and it calls right away. Now I'm going to go into the Android, and these slides are actually from Linda Markland. I'm going to have her share in just a moment, but I'm going to walk you through the Android. She took great images and stuff for the Android so you could see how it works there. So here's the Android phone, and there's the apps. You get apps on your phone from the Google Play Store. So if you see Google Play Store, the Play Store, when you go there, it's the same kind of thing. You're going to search, so you can go to apps, and you can search for the XANGO apps. And you can see that in the search, if you just put XANGO, it'll bring up the different apps. Or again, if you put in My XANGO Builder, or if you put in XANGO AMP app, you'll find those apps. And then here we go. There's the XANGO AMP app right there. There's the My XANGO Builder. So you find those apps, you download them, you put them on the phone. So there, she's got it on her phone. And then the same thing. So now when you log into it, you're going to see all the images, the PDFs, the websites, the videos that you're going to be able to share with other people. Same thing here. So here's the download where you can download it and put it on your own phone so that you can view it whether you're online or not. Same things, sharing with social, with SMS, previewing, all of that. And then on the Android phone, so she's got this Drive PDF viewer, which is part of the phone. So when it brings up a PDF and you go to download it, it's going to bring this up. How do you want to open it? If you have Kindle, you can open it with that. But if you want to just put the PDF, then there's your PDF viewer. You can put just once or always, and then you've got them downloaded on your phone, and there it is downloaded on the phone. So these are the tools and the sites that we have to share the XANGO Aeris Opportunity. I do have some leaders on the line. I really wanted everyone to hear from some leaders who are actively engaged in building their businesses and have some really great things going. And I'd really like to start and call on Linda Markland, because she's the one that shared all these Android apps. And I've known Linda for, 22, 3, maybe 4 years now, really, really, really long time. She's an amazing, dynamic woman who has been so excited since the launch of the XANGO Aeris line. Linda, would you share with us what's going on in your business these days?
Well, hi there, everybody. Yes, I'm totally excited. It's a product that is kind of my hot spot because I'm 50 through, and I absolutely love all of the product line and what it's doing for me. And I've been utilizing it now ever since the meetings and putting on, and then Rod is pointing to himself. Believe it or not, Rod is using skincare. I mean, we have to alert the media on that one. But he's been doing it too. You're not even going to recognize him the next time you see him, I'm sure. and but we're having a good time with it. And I think just being excited about it is making a difference in our business. I have to tell you that don't ever underestimate anybody that might think they want to use the product. We have an incredibly beautiful niece that is like 25 years old, and she was asking me about the meetings we went to, and I said, oh, we've just got this great product. I'm so excited about it. And I said, but you have such beautiful skin, and you're so lovely. You probably wouldn't be interested in this one. Oh, my goodness. The minute I told her about it, she just jumped at it. She said, you know, my family has issues with getting wrinkles early. And she said, and I've already noticed it in the mirror. You know that whole first slide that says, what about that face, or whatever it says? it's what all of us are saying when we look in the mirror. So she bought the whole kit from us, you know, and I was excited about that. I had my hair naturally enhanced this week, and that's what I've always called it. And I talked to my hairdresser about it, and right away sold it right there. I mean, and we continue to go on with it. Now, the real I think the key to using the app, and what I love about this particular app, is it's with me all the time. And you can show it. You can sit down and have coffee with somebody and open it up, go to Caribou, wherever, or to Starbucks. Sit down and show it and right in front of somebody and when you have coffee with them. You can also just email it out so easily. I went through my contact list on my cell phone, which, you know, if any of you are like me, I've got tons of contacts with people that I haven't even talked to in ages, and started emailing and sending out. And I shared the PDF because the PDFs are kind of nice because you can download it to your phone. You can send it to yourself on your email and then print them out if you're going somewhere and you want to actually give it to someone. I found that to be a really easy thing to do. The one step on the slides that Kali showed, where it just showed XANGO after she went into apps, you click on that and that brings up that whole list of logoed XANGO product line. So that would be what you would do on that. So I just wanted to share all of that with you and continue to use that. These apps are just, it's XANGO on the go. It's XANGO everywhere you go. Have a great day.
Linda, awesome. Thank you so much. And I'm so excited for you and what's been going on in your business. And I'm so excited for everyone in XANGO who chooses to engage in this next phase, which we believe is the next big wave. And in any company, their second wave is always bigger than the first. The first wave is created by distributors like many of us leaders here who've been in the company for a while and who started off without any of these tools, with that 6-page fax that Sandy talked about, without having the online stuff, and created and helped build the brand. But then when we come out with the new product lines and all the tools and have the established base of leaders and come out with a product line like this that launches the next wave, where all the next generation of XANGO leaders and distributors come on, that's all of a sudden where they call them, Bob Schmidt called them the young lions. They come in and they take that and explode it, and that's what we are seeing with our younger generation who came in and have been building the last couple of years with the best day yet, and that has already created some momentum. And now with this product line, wow. So that's so exciting. I've got a couple of other leaders on the phone I would love to hear from. I've got Armando de Guzman Jr., one of our newest XANGO premiers, on the line with us. And Armando, tell us how your business has been going since the launch of XANGO Aeris.
Hey, Kali, how's it going? Thanks for asking me to share a little bit about my excitement with everybody here. So, hello, everybody. You know, to be honest, when I heard about Aeris and not having experienced it, I was, you know, I'm 34 years old, and I've been blessed with, if you know my dad, I mean, he's almost, sometimes people I think he's younger than I am because he stays out later than I do, and he's 74 and he looks amazing. So I was thinking, how is this going to really benefit me and the demographic that I'm approaching? But then when I started seeing the results and the impact, it really clicked for me, you know, and I really, as far as what it's going to do for the business, because in my opinion, the Aeris is the highest impact product that XANGO has ever come out with, in the sense that people see results in seconds. And that's huge. So if you think about one of the slides that has been really, has stuck with me from Rush was they showed a slide of what XANGO, the industry that we've been playing in so far, is about $243 billion. And with Aeris, we're now playing in an industry that's $346 billion, and combined, it's $589 billion. And when you kind of, everybody who knows me, I'm big into social media. And when you combine with the power of what this product can do, you combine it with the power of social media, how things can go viral. I'm sure everybody has seen that Glade Polson video. And then now you fuse it with what XANGO has been doing as far as laying down the foundation with training, the XBAs, the XANGO University, the tools, the amps, the websites. That's always been their Achilles heel. And I look at all these things and all these factors coming together, and I just know without a shadow of a doubt that we are about to get into the next growth curve that everybody talks about. And for those of you guys who are on Tommy Johnson's call, the Get Amp call, he talks about that the second growth curve is 3 to 5 times larger than the initial one. So for those of you guys on the line, don't let this opportunity pass you by. I've been really blessed by XANGO, and our family has, and I've seen the company grow over the last 13 years, and I'm just really excited to be involved right now and hopefully being part of those young lions that you mentioned. And so our team has just been going crazy. We actually, coming back from Rush, it was our 1-year anniversary, and we took a weekend off from the craziness of Rush, but our team just hit the ground running in Tucson. We've already hosted, I think, about 8 of these parties, and we're hosting our first one here in our home tomorrow. And you just shared some really great information that I hope everybody really takes to heart. It's very simple to build using this new product line, and just don't take it for granted, guys. The time is now.
Wow, thanks, Armando. I really appreciate that. And so that was interesting. 1 year. This was your 1-year anniversary of getting back involved in XANGO?
I'm sorry, our 1-year anniversary, wedding anniversary.
Oh, your wedding anniversary. Okay, I was like, I thought a little longer than that. All right.
It's 2 years. Yeah, I got 2013.
What a great anniversary gift.
Big picture.
That's awesome. All right, thank you so much. And I've got another one of our baby boomer and beyond generationals with us that I would love for you to hear, the opposite end of the spectrum here from Armando, and that's Jerry Hines. Jerry, I would love for you to share with us how your business has been going with XANGO Aeris.
It's been going great. Can you hear me?
I can.
Okay, good. Yeah, it's been going great. I use 3 to 5 different reaching out methods all the time, and I try to teach people to do that. And, of course, being the product of the product. So, of course, I'm using the product right now, and I'm seeing some great results. And I'm waiting for some of those people that I have dinner with every Friday night to say, hey, you look a little different. And then that gives me an opportunity to get with them. But I started sending out emails before I left Rush, and I did that, using the app. With my XANGO Builder. And so I began sending out the video, the first 6-minute video, and then I sent a PDF to them. And then when I get back home, I put together a letter for everyone that I have in my organization that hasn't been active recently. And I just kind of outlined what happened with Aeris and what it's going to do for us in the marketplace. And then I attached a video, and then I gave them my Aeris website so that they could go to that website and see it. But it would be there, and I would know that someone had been there, as to be able to follow up on them. And so then I took that same letter, and I sent it out to people that I had in my contact list. And I sent out 17 one day and 29 the next day. And then I found some people that I got bounced emails. And so they were Facebook friends. And so Facebook has been absolutely going crazy with all the before and after pictures. I mean, it's just been amazing. So I've been stealing all those pictures and putting them in and making a PDF and sending that attached to some of these people. There'll be 6 or 7 before and after pictures on 2 pages on a PDF. And I've done that 3 times. And then so what I did with the Facebook is I messaged people that I got a bounced email from, and then gave them my website to go to so they could see the video and everything else. And then I've been following up with them. So that's kind of been the first thrust. And the second thrust was I had some doctor friends. I do some ghostwriting from time to time for doctors. and one of the doctors was in town, and so I met with him and showed it to him, and his wife got on the product, and she's now going to be using it. And if she likes it, he's going to use it, and then, of course, it's who they know. It's not that he's going to ever do this business because he's a consultant for several other companies. And then my own doctor that I went to, because I've been losing weight, and I use the Faveo products, but also do a ketonic-type diet using them. And the doctor I see every 2 weeks, and he has a $40,000 machine that has probes that have electrical contacts to them, and he probes, and it forces the body to repair itself and put out collagen. When he heard about this, he thought this was really interesting. So he's now got about 4 or 5 patients that he wants me to get started on this, and he's going to let me use his office to do that with. And I've got to get some more information about the studies so that he's comfortable having that start. But he got really excited about that because he said, we didn't get the results we wanted from that $40,000 machine. The before and after pictures were never exactly like they were supposed to be. It never worked exactly like it was supposed to, et cetera, et cetera. So it's really amazing. I haven't found anybody that I've talked to that hasn't been interested, and I haven't found anybody that actually tried the product or demoed it that hasn't bought it. And that's the beautiful thing about this. And I think the more adept we get at doing this, the better off we're going to be and the more people that are going to come in. So I can sure see that we're going to double or triple the business in this company in the next 2 or 3 years just with this one product line.
Absolutely. That's very exciting. Yes, we're getting the same results. So I just wanted to share with everybody out there that if you're not getting the same results as you've just heard already from Linda and from Jerry and from Armando, it's because you're not sharing the products. Because if you share and if you invite them to try it and if you present and give them this information, they will try it. And if the product works for them, which we know it's working, they will continue to buy it and may share with others, and your business is going to explode. So you definitely want to get out there and share with as many people as you can, because this is all a numbers game, and your business will grow proportionately to the number of people that you share with, and even proportionally to the number of no's you get. So if you get rejected, don't worry about it, because there's a certain percentage of people that aren't going to listen. So every time you get a no, say, great, I got another no off my list for today, so I'm one step closer to a yes. Don't worry about it. There's a lot of people whose lives are going to change by sharing this product. So we invite you to do that. I've got some questions in here, but before I get to them, I would love for Sandy Cohen to share with us a little bit. Sandy, tell us how your business has been going since the launch of this amazing product line.
Well, I have to tell you, if you're listening live or you're listening to the recording, you're obviously serious about where you want your business to be in the next 6 months, a year, or more. And the reality is a brand new company could launch with just Aeris alone. Think about that. Category creator, medical grade cosmeceuticals. This is really important, especially for the baby boomers, because short of surgical intervention, there is no hope for us to look 10, 15, 20 years younger. And, I posted on Facebook just recently a photo of Eddie and I on our first trip to Vegas in 1963 or 1964. And I looked closely. In fact, I have the photo, one of those photo booths that they have, and I don't have wrinkles. I don't have bags under my eyes. I didn't have dark circles. When did it all happen? I don't have a clue. Did it happen when I was 40, 50, 60, and beyond? Because obviously we're in our 70s. So everyone wants to be not just healthy, but they want to look fabulous. And when Collie mentioned the studies, it's important to let people know that the longer you use Aeris, the better the results. Yes, you can have an instant gratification, but in order to change what's below the surface of the skin, the best is to commit to 90 days. So why wouldn't anyone spend such an inexpensive amount of money to turn back the clock within 90 days? And if you go to the department stores, you're looking at anywhere from $300 to $600, and it will not do what Aeris will do to below the surface of the skin where it really matters. And if you think about just the collagen product alone, just that alone could be another launch product for a new company. So it's all three, 90 days, and we will all not only live longer, healthier, but people will come up to you and say, oh my gosh, what's going on? You look amazing. And then you need to say, do you really, really, really want to know my secret? Because if I share it with you, I want to be sure that you are wanting the same results. And then you go ahead and do as Kali has so beautifully suggested. So thanks for allowing me to share my excitement as well, Kali.
Absolutely. Thank you so much. I'm going to quickly show you a couple things to address all the questions in the Q&A box. And I know that Sandy, you've done a great job at answering the stuff in the chat room. So if there's a question I missed, put it in the Q&A real quick. But there's a lot of product questions in here. I don't know. I'm not a doctor. I'm not going to do that. However, we are going to have Dr. Templeman do a webinar that we're going to be able to all invite people to. And so if you want to know when that's going to be, to stay tuned to xuevents.com. On XANGO University events, this is not just XANGO University events, but all events going on in XANGO. So we've got this week's live events here going on. These are the weekly events that happen. The Thursday night webinar, that's corporate. The Saturday Get Amped calls, that's corporate. But our faculty workshop, which is what we're doing here, product experiences every Tuesday night. John and Gina Jurwitz host that, and there's fantastic product experiences that happen then. Our MB30 opportunity call, which Team Entourage usually hosts that, different members of the team, and there's an opportunity call every single night through Friday, and there's the phone number and stuff there. We have more events. There's the fourth Wednesday of each month, usually the fourth, sometimes others, but you can look at the schedule, is our $1 Million Mindset that Sandy does, and then, of course, our first and third Tuesday corporate calls. So it's a one-stop place to plug into all events, XANGO. So as soon as we have Dr. Templeman nailed down, it will be posted here, and it's going to be a product training night. The other thing that we're going to do, as soon as I have Dr. Templeman scheduled, is we're going to do an opportunity meeting online, and we are going to do that opportunity meeting in under 30 minutes. We're going to do 20 minutes of presentation and 10 minutes of testimonials, kind of like we did, but they'll be strictly for the Aeris opportunity only. And so those two events will be posted as soon as the details are coming. And, of course, that would be the time to ask questions about anything specific to the product. So there are several questions about does it lower blood pressure, what about arthritis, stuff like that. That's the kind of stuff that we're going to ask the doctor that I'm not going to try to even address here. Lots of people asking for where's the recording going to be, where are the slides going to be, so here's where they are. XANGO University has a Facebook page. If you don't already like it, facebook.com/XANGO University. So you will see, by the way, the new Zalo 3D page, Zalo3D.com, a page that forwards to a page on the university that's got public access so that you don't have to be a member, which means you can forward it to a prospect, has now been updated with those two animated videos with the best day yet, as well as with the Zalo Aeris video is on there as well. So make sure you check that out. And that's just a great page to send somebody if you want them to have everything, including compensation plan training and whatnot. But here is the link for today's workshop. In this, just look at this post later. I will comment and I will put a link to the presentation in Dropbox so that you can click on it and download it. And I will also, once the recording is finished and I have that, I will put the link to the recording in here. So just look for this post on the Facebook page. Once again, if you like it, like the page, then you will probably get a notification here when that post is there for you. So you'll be able to get the recording and the PowerPoint there. I have a question about, and this is, you can tell, is from somebody who does not understand technology, so no worries. If I have an iPhone, how do I send this to an Android? It doesn't matter. Smartphones are smartphones. So Whether you have an iPhone or an Android, doesn't matter. When you share it with somebody, as long as they have a smartphone, it's going to work. If they have one of those old, outdated ones that is not a smartphone, then obviously it's not going to work. They're going to have to open it on their computer. But most people these days do have a smartphone, so it's going to work for most people. But it doesn't matter, the technology, it crosses technology. So it's not iPhone to iPhone or Android to Android. It's smartphone to smartphone. Also, we have an event coming up with Brett Howard next Saturday, the next Super Saturday. Brett Howard is going to do us a training on XANGO AMP app. So if you want all the training and every little page shown and how to do every little thing in detail, tune in next Saturday for our XC Faculty Workshop for Brett Howard. A question, isn't the XANGO AMP app just for the best day yet? Absolutely not. It started out, it is the best app to share the best day yet with, because you can share those best day yet videos, the new animated ones, as well as the app will text the person and remind them to take their products. But as I showed you in that library, there's compensation plan videos, there's products, some of the other XANGO products, there's a lot of great videos that you can share. And it's just a wonderful app to have in addition to in your arsenal, and probably pretty soon there's going to be some Aeris, more Aeris stuff to share in there as well. How we approach the ladies that are using Botox and fillers is these options are cheaper than our package monthly cost. That's going to be something Dr. Templeman will cover in his presentation, but these Botox, that's chemical toxic stuff that you're putting in. You can only do it for so long before you look at some of these movie stars who've had some of this work done over and over and over, pumping up their lips and stuff like that. After a while, they kind of look plastic and freaky. So it's not a healthy alternative at all. And this is producing long-lasting results, actually changing your skin, making it healthier, making your skin naturally look more beautiful instead of putting in all this stuff into your face that only lasts for so long, and you have to keep getting it done again and again and again, and after a while it doesn't look so good anymore. So I would say education. You need to educate people about what's really in Botox and what they're really doing to themselves long term. And that would also be a great question for the doctor. A question about the Power Start. How do you get a Power Start if you order the 10-pack yourself? You don't. It's when you're sponsoring a new distributor and you show them the fast, faster, fastest, and they come in with the 10-pack, that you're going to get the Power Start. You're not going to get it. So yourself, order the 2-pack yourself. If you want to buy more products, if you want a 10-pack so you have 10 packs in your business to get started with, you can order it under customer and get a 15% commission back, which is what a lot of people are doing. And I think that's all. So to close us up for the day, Tom Ferrier, I would love for you to just jump on, share a little bit about how your business has been going since the XANGO Aeris launch, and close us up for the day.
All right. Thank you, colleague. Wow. It just gets better and better. You know, I have to say, I want to make a few comments to close up. Thank you so much for sharing about the social media part of the My XANGO Builder. I didn't know I could add those other applications in, and you know what? We've got people all over the world that are, you know, socially connected, and like Messenger and that Viber and different messaging systems that are out there. Thank you so much for telling me I could load those on to My XANGO Builder and have them right there and available. So I just, and as soon as I did this, all these names of out-of-country people started popping in my mind. And, you know, I'm excited about Aeris in a couple different ways. One, you know, we've got a lot of friends that live out of country, and some of those countries we're not open in. And I'm excited that we have a little smaller product than a case of juice. And so actually we've got some product going into one of those countries where we're not actually open in, but I know there's going to be a lot of product flowing in. That's how this works, folks. It's going to happen. You want to, you know, get it down, figure it out, and make it happen now. Don't wait. Oh my gosh, don't wait at all. And I have to tell you, Collie, that, you know, the other night I shared, I've just been taking the collagen, folks. I love that Sandy Cohen mentioned, you know, we could start a whole business just on this collagen drink product. And so I just had been taking that, and not every day, folks. And, you know, as I got a little older, I'd always see these older men with arms that looked all bruised up and everything. And, you know, as I got older, I started noticing, oh my gosh, mine are looking bruised. You know, I'd barely touch something or tap my arm on something and I'd get a bruise. Well, let me tell you, just over the last week, those bruises have disappeared, and I'm actually rubbing my arms just because they feel so good. This is a tremendous product. This is going to explode. Don't wait. Start sharing it. You know, and that's the problem. You know, the other day on the In the Know call, Gordon and Ryan were just sharing for just a minute. You know, they're seeing some of the businesses that haven't done a whole lot exploding. And then they're seeing other businesses not doing a whole lot. Well, you know, that's because we're not opening our mouths and sharing this product. I'll tell you what, you'll get more excited when you start sharing this product because people are excited about it. They want it. They'll buy it. So get out there, share this product, and be on next week's call. And I can't wait for Dr. Templeman's going to be on the XU training pretty quickly here. Make sure you got all of your friends on these trainings. You'll learn something every week. Thank you so much, Collie, and all the other leaders that have joined us today. Have a fabulous Saturday. Get those parties lined up. And go Aeris, go XANGO. Have your best day yet. Thank you, everyone.
Thanks, everyone.